Hi, everyone. I am Jennifer Anderson, Superstar Director of Radiant Rockstars. And it's Tuesday night, Rockstar Rally Night, my favorite night of the week where I get to spend it with all of you. And tonight we're talking about customer mail. Dun, dun, dun. Some people's favorite topic, and it's some people's most dreaded topic. Who's in the most dreaded department? Half of the room. Who loves customer mailouts? A quarter of the room. Okay, and everyone else is indifferent. That's fine. So we are talking about customer mailouts tonight, and basically my goal tonight is just to share with you a lot of different options for customer mailouts, how you can do it in a smart way that doesn't cost you a ton of money. I'm going to give you the cheapest options to market your business and share with you a couple of things that I do. The cool thing is that you get to watch this whole training and decide what you want to implement in your business and what you don't. Remember that you're in the driver's seat. Okay. You get to choose what you do in your business. You get to choose what you implement or what works for you or what produces income for you, because this is your business and you get to do it your way. So my goal as your Superstar Director is basically just to share with you different ideas or best methodology or ways of doing things. Also, I still feel like let me just put this disclaimer out there. I still feel like I have things to learn, in customer mailouts or technology or ways to print things. But I feel that learning new technology or websites or printing apparatuses is not something that I look forward to or that excites me. So even if someone like me who is afraid of things like that, not afraid, but even someone like me who that doesn't come second nature to, if I can do these things, so can you, okay? So I'm gonna share some things with you tonight that I think will help you. First of all, let me talk to you about why should you do customer mail? I don't think that you have to do, that everyone has to do, big customer mail, but I do think you should send your customers something in the mail. Especially your customers who order online, okay? The reality is, in our world now, you're probably not seeing people face-to-face. They're not smelling testers. You're not meeting them at events. And they likely don't have anything to touch or hold that either represents our products or lets them smell or see or experience our products. They're just shopping on their phone. They're shopping on social media. They're shopping via a recommendation from someone else, which is fine. And it's clearly working. Okay. It's clearly working, but I think you can take your business even to the next level, and you can expand your success and prepare for sort of an uncertain future. Because if the world goes back to normal, right? Who even knows what that is? But if the world goes back to normal or turns back on, you want to be prepared and have maintained those customer relationships really well. Mail also exposes people to new products. Mail also makes people feel special and important and seen. And in a world where you can order anything online, anytime, I mean, it's Prime Day, for goodness sakes. So what is your Facebook feed flooded with? Prime deal, Prime deal, Prime deal. I mean, how many of you have been on Amazon Prime today, scouring what's available? Okay. It is that kind of world where we live in, and Prime doesn't send you a thank you note in the mail. Prime doesn't send you a sample of something else that you should try. Neither does Target or Walmart or anywhere you buy anything online. Nothing sends you anything like that. However, you have the opportunity to basically create a personal experience and give a personal touch point to your customers by sending them something in the mail. It doesn't have to be daunting. It doesn't have to be overwhelming to you, because the theme of my life and business is simplicity, okay? But I do think this is incredibly important. This is one of those things that I think is income producing as long as you're doing it right. You're not spending a ton of money. and you're doing the follow-up that's required from it, I think it can actually increase your PRV and increase how much money you make, okay? So mail outs are extremely important. You have an opportunity to make it personal for someone. You have an opportunity to make someone's experience with SCENTSY unforgettable. I actually have a customer who found my website on SCENTSY.com. It was like a random order. She just randomly ordered on SCENTSY.com, chose me as her consultant. And I actually shared this with you a few weeks ago. She spent like $300. So I offered her $30 in free stuff and anything she wanted at half price, because I said, look, you basically spent enough money to, you know, that would have qualified for a party. So if you had placed the order with me, I would have given you these rewards. So I want to give you these rewards anyway. Well, she came to my office the other day and redeemed them, but I also sent her a little box in the mail, and it had like a hand soap in it. It had a scent circle. It had just a few things that I had sort of laying around that I felt like would serve me and my business better in the home of a customer rather than sitting on my shelf waiting to be sold, right? So I sent her this little box. She walked into my office and she said, I am not easily impressed, but I was so impressed. She's like, I literally am going to shop with you forever. She said, you don't even know how much that box meant to me. I mean, it was a small box, literally. Hand soap, scent circle. I mean, it was like $10 or less in product and some samples, a catalog, etc. And she said for her, that was like the kicker. It wasn't even the free and half price product that I had offered her. It was that surprise and gift that I had sent her in the mail that sealed the deal with her forever. It was me being thoughtful, right? And she, come to find out, she works in PR for the city in which we live. So what do you guys hear when you see that? That's major opportunities for me for connections, right? She knows people. So you never know who you're sending a thank you box to. You never know who you are spoiling a little bit. You never know who you're taking great care of. So now this customer that I have could potentially introduce me to people that could open major doors for me in my local business, okay? And in a world where a lot of our business is virtual and kind of all over the country, how difficult can it be to grow your business locally sometimes, right? To meet new people locally. Well, this person, she could be my you know, she could be my connector. So you never know. You never, ever, ever know what could happen. Okay. And you'll be surprised what a handwritten note and a small gesture does for someone. And like I've talked about before, people don't need freebies. They just need follow-up. Okay. So don't feel pressured to send freebies in the mail. Don't do that. She spent $300 though. So I was okay sending her $10 worth of stuff in the mail. It was fine with me. All right. So I've established why you should send out mail, right? You should send out mail. It's important. People need something to hold. They need something to smell. So what I have for you tonight is I'm going to share with you a bunch of different resources that I use. But first I want to talk about actually sending things in the mail and how you get the best bang for your buck, okay? So the cheapest thing to send in the mail is a postcard, okay? Postcards have special postcard stamps. They're not like regular stamps. They're only 35 cents a piece, okay? And these stamps only work on postcards. If you are just getting into sending your customers thank you mail or sending your customers samples, you don't know where to begin, or you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is where you live right here, okay? You can buy these cards in SCENTSY Success, and I think you get 100 cards for like $7 or something. It's pretty inexpensive. So you can add these to your next party. It says, trust me, you're going to love these. And then if you see there's 3 spaces, all you do is take the scented stickers and you stick them on here, put the customer's address, boom, postcard stamp, you know, and then your personal information on the other side. If you want the cheapest, quickest, easiest way to dive into customer thank you mail, this is where you live. This is also not hard. This doesn't take you long. You can stick these stickers on while you're watching TV or listening to a training. It's what I call a passive activity, okay? You can stick these stickers on. You can stick the stamps on. If you have someone else in your household, you can get them to do this for you. Anyone. spouse, family member, children, neighbor, whatever. Give them a scent circle. They'll be fine, okay? Let them use your sugar scrub, okay? This is where you want to live, right here. Easiest peasiest. My most favorite thing. So those are 35 cents to send in the mail. That's probably the cheapest thing for you to do, okay? Now, an envelope. You can send a regular envelope in the mail for 55 cents, and that is these forever stamps right here. Every envelope you send is 55 cents. In an envelope, it cannot be more than 1/4 inch thick, and it cannot weigh more than 1 ounce, okay? So if you're sending an envelope and you put a wax sample in there, which makes it more than 1/4 inch thick, you can no longer send it with this 55 cent stamp. It has to go as a package, which I'll talk to you about in a second, and you don't want to do that, okay? Wax samples add thickness. Basically, in an envelope, in order for it to stay 55 cents, it has to be a pretty uniform thickness, the whole length of it like this, and it can't be more than 1/4 inch thick anywhere, okay? Now, I have sent scent circles in here before, but I always add what's called a non-machinable surcharge stamp. That's these guys. These are like 70 cents a stamp, okay? That, because I've had scent circles come back to me if I've just used a regular forever stamp. So you can send a scent circle in here and get these non-machinable surcharge stamps for 70 cents a piece and send those that way, okay? The next thing is you can send what's called a large envelope. This is my preferred way to send mail. They can be 1/4 to 3/4 inches thick, and at max, they're 12 by 15 inches. So a large envelope would be like something that's this size, okay, but still flat. You can actually send a catalog as a large envelope. If you only send a catalog in a clear mailer or a poly mailer, you can send it as a large envelope. If you put something in it, like a sample, it now becomes a package and costs you almost double, okay? So as far as sending samples in the mail, if you are sending samples like these, like this wax sample right here that I made, can you guys see that? See how thick that is? Or this, which is a little sample of sugar scrub. Okay, Winterberry apple tea sugar scrub. I just put it in these little jars. These are from Amazon, by the way. You can get these like, I want to say they're like 1 ounce or 1/2 ounce clear plastic jars with lids. I made like 50 of these from 1 container of sugar scrub with a teaspoon in my kitchen. It was so easy. But if you're going to send this or this, it has to go in a package. So you never want to send something in the mail that's like basically just this, because you're going to be paying $3 to send this. You're only going to throw these in if you're already sending something else that's thick. You're only going to throw these in if you're already sending something that has to go as a package. Does that make sense? Okay. Don't put these in with the catalog, because you just took your large envelope, dollar and change, to like over $3 to have to go as a package. Okay. So that's the deal. Packages, which is anything more than 3/4 inches. All right. Packages, you need to be sending on Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a website, pirateship.com. I was terrified to use Pirate Ship for many years because I thought it was confusing, and like there was like a scale and a printer, and like there was no way that I could figure that out. And then I started using Pirate Ship, and I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I do this sooner? Okay. Here's why. When you use Pirate Ship, you don't have to go stand in line at the post office, and you don't have to stand there while the post office clerk weighs every single catalog that you send out and charges it and has to put in the address, and the people behind you get mad, and the people at the post office hate seeing you walk in because they know you're going to have packages. You don't have to do that. And it's also a time suck, and it's a waste of your time, right? With Pirate Ship, you can weigh, print, and package your items from home, and you can either do one of two things. You can either take them all to the post office, just drop them off in the box, or you can schedule a free pickup, and they will come to your door and pick up all of your mail for you. What? Can you imagine not having to go to the post office? Imagine it. It's pirateship.com. okay? Pirateship.com. Pirate Ship is actually cheaper than the post office. Okay, you get a big fat discount when you use pirateship.com, which sounds bananas, but it's true. I get anywhere from a 25 to 30% discount on everything I send with pirateship.com. Okay, so if you go into the post office to mail a package, you're going to spend upwards of $3.50. Okay, there's a minimum amount to send a package. I actually think it's like $3.80 or something like that to send a package. That's the cheapest it could ever be. On Pirate Ship, today I sent out packages for $2.74. So I saved $1 plus on every single one of those packages. And then some other packages, as they get larger, I can save $2, $3, $4, $5, okay? Trust me, it's a lot cheaper, okay? Here's what you need. You need very few things, okay? Number one, you need a scale that looks like this. You can get it on Amazon for less than 20 bucks. Go to Amazon and you're going to search postal scale, okay? This is an Accutech scale. It doesn't matter. Hannah Fleshman is holding one up. She's like, I got this under control. I know Pirate Ship. It is so inexpensive and a great investment. And honestly, if you're using Pirate Ship, you're going to make $20 back sending like 5 packages, okay? In the money you save. So there's that. You need that. You need a tape measure, dollar store, okay? Little mini tape measure, or you can use like the fabric tape measure for all of you crafty folks. I used to have one, but Riley took it. I don't know where it is. So I use this tape measure, and you need this guy, and that's pretty much it. You need a printer. Okay, you can use your regular computer printer. You don't have to have a fancy printer if you don't want to. Pirate Ship does work with thermal printers. If you want to invest in one, you can, and you can hook your Pirate Ship up to it. But you can actually just use a regular old printer. Now, today I use the last of my labels, but I'll show you what I do. So this is basically a regular sheet of paper, right? On Amazon, you can go search half sheet label, okay? And you're gonna get a box of these. It has a label here and a label here. It's 2 labels, boom and boom. And you just run it through your printer and boom, there's your label, okay? It looks like this. This is the label. I'm gonna block out my address and block out my customer's address, okay? So I go into Pirate Ship and I put the dimensions of this package. I weigh it on my little scale, boop, 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 put it in there. It says, okay, it's cost you $2.76. Buy it, print it, boom, stick it in my package, it's ready to go, drop it in the box, okay? Now, here's the other cool thing about Pirate Ship. Once you mail something to a customer once, if you ever want to mail something to them again, Pirate Ship saves their address in there. So all you have to do is start typing their address or typing their name. Okay. So if Susie Smith orders from you often and you already sent her a package, you just got to start typing Susie and it's going to pull up all of her information. You don't have to enter it ever again. Okay. It saves all your customers' information for you. It is so freaking fabulous and makes your life super duper easy. Now, Pirate Ship only does packages. Does not do large envelopes, okay? Pirate Ship does not do large envelopes. So if you're just mailing a catalog, you know, you have to go, here's what I do, here's a tip. I go to the post office, and if you live in a town where you have the self-serve post office, and if I have 25 envelopes that I'm mailing and they're all the same, I'll weigh one and figure out what I need, $1.74 or whatever. And then I will go and I will print, like I'm gonna go buy stamps. It's gonna say, do you wanna buy forever stamps or a different denomination? I'm gonna say I want a different denomination. So then I choose a $1.74 stamp and I buy 25 of them and I print $1.74 stamps, okay? And then I just stick them on my envelopes and go. That way you don't have to weigh every single one. You don't have to put in all the addresses. You don't have to stand in line. Just find out how much one of them costs to mail, buy that amount of a stamp and stick them on and be ready to go, okay? So that's pretty much basics on mailing stuff, how to get the best bang for your buck, how to save money. Please trust me and use Pirate Ship. It's not difficult. I was afraid of it for so long. And like, I wasted so much time. I promise you it will make your life easier, okay? So here are some things that I include in customer thank you mail. So this month, first of all, every month, no matter what month it is, I always include join information every single time. I don't care if I've sent this customer 55 thank you packages and they get a join information every time. The 56th time they could pull it out of the envelope and be ready to join. Okay, you just never know, so don't miss an opportunity. So I do one of two things. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I do this. This is just the host and join flyer from SCENTSY. It's literally nothing special, but it is everything we need. You don't have to create your own flyer. You don't have to get fancy. All you gotta do is put your information on the back, okay? And I use a stamp from Staples. It's just like a regular address stamp, and all that's on it is my cell phone number, website, and my name. And I boom, 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 let them dry. They're done. It's cheaper than labels and quicker in my opinion. And I prefer the blue ink because I think it stands out better than the black ink. People tend to see it. So I'll use this join brochure, which you can get from SCENTSY, 25 for $3, I think, or this flyer, which is uploaded in Radiant Rockstars. All I did was put pictures on it. Like you'll see it blank. So I just put my pictures on it, my website at the bottom, and I print 2 to a page. You can also print 4 to a page, save some money, cut them out, stick them in your mailers, okay? Don't ever miss an opportunity to share the join opportunity with someone. Every time you touch a customer, they should know that they could join your team, they could start their own business, okay, etc. So that's something I put in thank you mail. Another easy way that you can do customer mail is to take the monthly specials flyers, which you should be getting in your warmer and scent of the month kit, because I think everyone should get the warmer and scent of the month kit. So you get 50 of these flyers in that. You can take this and then a felt sample, okay? This is what I do with the kit. I take these 50, put my stamp on it. I make samples. These are just felt samples from SCENTSY dipped into the wax. And then I take the sticker of the scent and stick it on the outside of these little baggies you can also get at Amazon. So I put this in here and I put it in a regular envelope. And then I put the person's address on it. And then on the back, I put a sticker that says, thank you so much for your recent purchase. Here's a free sample. Enjoy. One stamp. Quick and easy, 50 things out in the mail, no problem, okay? I don't have to handwrite anything. You don't have to handwrite anything. It makes your life very, very simple. So that goes in customer thank you mail as well. Right now, I'm also throwing in a holiday collection flyer. These fit in a regular envelope, okay? So if someone has ordered from you that is ordering from an online party that you've never met or they've never tried SCENTSY, I think you should send them a catalog in the mail. They should get a catalog, okay? If someone does not have a catalog, they need to have a full-on catalog. If this is a repeat customer or someone who knows what SCENTSY is, or maybe this is your first time with them, but they still know what SCENTSY is, then you can just send them a holiday collection brochure or a monthly specials flyer, or ask them if they want a catalog in the mail. When you send a catalog in the mail, you have two options. You have the full-on catalog, or you can send them. Please don't send the product lists, you guys. They're a terrible representation of our products. They look cheap. I know they're cheap, okay, like to purchase, but they look cheap and they don't make our products look very good, so don't send them. Send a catalog or a product, a showcase brochure. This is a showcase brochure. In case you haven't seen these, you get 25 of these for $6. They're the size of a magazine and it's full color and glossy. And it outlines every single product that we have. Everything is listed in here except for combine and saves, or the bundle and save deals. So I think you should send these. And very often I fold these in half, just like this, and they go in the mail like that. Okay? You can send them those two things. Holiday brochures. It's important for people to have something to see and touch. Even in a digital world, you would be surprised at what someone looking at something like this. For example, I had a customer come to my office last week. She saw the holiday collection online, didn't give two poops about it, didn't pre-order anything, didn't want it. Picked up this brochure, started looking through something, and she went, oh, is that sparkly? I gotta have it. She ordered it right in my office because she looked at it in the catalog and she was like, she saw it right there and she was like, I want it. I don't even have one for her to see in person, but she saw it here and this made her want it. Okay. So if you're not sending things to your customers to have and hold, you are eliminating potential income. Okay. Those are things that I send in the mail. This is something fun that I like to do. It's called Wax Cash. Looks like a $5 bill, but it says SCENTSY Wax Cash on it. So I send this in thank you mail all the time. If you want to send customer thank you mail and you don't want to send them products or spend a bunch of money on postage, this is a really great thing to do. Plus, this is eliciting another order from them. Okay, elicit? I don't think that's the right word. Asking them for another order, soliciting, I don't really know. Anyway, you guys get what I'm saying, right? Soliciting, sure. You are soliciting another order from them, okay? You're gonna give them prompting. That's so much better, thank you. Soliciting sounds naughty, you know what I mean? It's okay, I'm a rule breaker. Prompting them for another order. So, I digress. $5 in Wax Cash, and then on the back I wrote, basically it says enjoy $5 off your next purchase of $50 or more. Must redeem by text or phone, and then I put my phone number, available through me only. Here's my website to browse, and then there's an expiration date at the bottom. Okay, now I print these like 4 on a page. I cut them out. This is already printed on the back. It's a coupon basically. Okay, but you would be so surprised at what you giving someone $5 off a $50 order does. You guys, people redeem these all the time with me, and I promise you they wouldn't normally order. So give them a limit. I don't care if you want to do 5 off of 40, don't do 5 off of 30. I don't think it's enough. Okay, but 5 off of 50, that I can handle. They're still paying shipping, they're still doing whatever. So basically you are just covering that $5 for them. So Amanda said, how do you take payment for that? So let's say their order is $67, right? They Venmo or PayPal or Facebook pay me $62, and then I pay for the order with my card. So I'm covering that extra $5, okay? So this is a really great way to send customer mail that makes them feel appreciated and seen and heard. You can throw this in with a felt sample and this guy, Son of the Month flyer, okay? You can throw this and a business card and an envelope and send it for 50 cents with a thank you sticker on the back, okay? Boom, super easy. Okay. Other things I send in the mail, sometimes I do send scent circles and I put a little thank you sticker on it. That's okay too. I don't do that all the time, so don't feel pressure to do that. I showed you these samples that I send, but only if I'm already sending a package. Like I'm not gonna pay $4 just to send someone these. I'm not gonna do that. If I'm already sending something that has to go to package, okay, that's here. I will link the Wax Cash printout in Radiant Rockstars and in the comments of the YouTube video. I will link that for you. And I will also link this guy for you. This is in Radiant Rockstars as well, but I will link it for you as well so you have it. Great things you can purchase from SCENTSY that make your life easy, because you know I am not about spending a bunch of time making samples. Washer whips, again, these have to go as a package. You might be able to get away with these in a large envelope if you put them inside a catalog, okay, maybe. But these are body samples, so this is like a Luna body wash. They're very inexpensive for you to purchase. Again, this is something that you could throw into any flyer and still send it as a regular envelope for 55 cents, okay? All of these ideas are things you can send your customers in the mail that they can have and hold and try and touch. But the money comes when you do the follow-up and ask them, how did you like that hand cream? What did you think about that sugar scrub? Did you try that scent? Okay, that's where the money comes. The fortune is in the follow-up with that. All right, here's a few other things I have for you. A couple of things to help you. You can purchase these thank you stickers in SCENTSY Success. Throw some thank you. You'd be like, these are cheap, but it's these kind of things. Like the more customers see thank you, the better. Okay, the more they see you thanking them, the better. The more you give them a personalized experience, the better. The more stickers and color and fun stuff you have, the better. I promise. You can't do this too much. Okay. There's a shop on Etsy that makes stickers, which I love. It's called purplecarrotdesigns.com. This is a sticker. It says best smelling mail ever. These are like little thank you pumpkins. Because you guys know I'm the Christmas queen. I already have Christmas stickers, obviously, with gnomes, okay? Don't judge me. Happy Mail. These are just some examples of things. You can go to Purple Carrot Designs. This one's so cute. It says, thank you for supporting this mama run business. Do you know if you send someone a package and this is on the outside, they're going to be like, oh, I'm buying from her forever. You know what I mean? Like, or there's one that says like, thank you for helping my business grow. I mean, honestly, those are the kinds of things that customers need to see. And when you can stick a sticker on the outside of a package instead of having to write it out every time, you're also saving yourself time. Okay, I'm trying to give you simple things to save you time, but get this task done. Look how cute these are. Prepare to do a happy dance. Okay, the more excited and the more anticipation you can give your customers in opening their package, the better. They're going to talk about it. And with that being said, you can put one of these on the outside of your envelopes. This says Snap and Share, and it has my Instagram handle on it. So I print these, that label paper that I showed you. It's like 2 giant labels. I print these 16s to a sheet, and then I just cut them in squares, and I stick these on the outside of packages. It says Snap and Share, and I'm basically asking them to take a picture of the goodies they got, post it on social media, and tag me in it. And then I can reshare it and people see it and it creates FOMO and people want it, okay? This is all a part of the marketing, all a part of attraction marketing. Okay, practical things. I love brown craft paper. If you've gotten mail from me before, you might get it in a brown craft paper envelope. This is an A6 size envelope. This is an A7 size envelope. You can see the difference is not too much, but A6 and A7, still a regular stamp. You can actually fit a postcard inside either one of these if you wanted to send like a postcard with sparkles or a postcard with a felt sample or whatever. Okay, you can do that. A6 and A7. You guys, I buy all my business supplies on Amazon. All of them. It's cheaper than Walmart. Don't go to Walmart. Don't go to Staples. Regular envelopes, but neon, okay? Nobody was mad about getting this in their mailbox. Nobody. Dress it up. Mailers. I have these fun metallic gold mailers from Amazon. These cute buffalo check ones from Amazon. These are bubble mailers. So there's a few different mailers. You have bubble mailers, which are these that have like actual padding. And then you have poly mailers, which are just bags like this that can't be like broken or ripped or shredded into. They come in all different shapes and sizes. Don't spend a ton of money out of them. Like get whatever is cheap and on sale, okay? But like you have options, okay? You can make it like your brand. This is like black and floral. This is gold snowflakes that I cannot get rid of. I bought way too many last year and I was sending them over the summer. Some of you guys got prizes in gold snowflakes in July. And I was like, hey, it's the thought that counts, right? So that's where you're at. So those are, oh, and then these are some that I'm doing right now. Look how cute these are. They say thank you on them already. You don't even have to put a sticker on it. I got these on Amazon. So some normal sizes would be 5 by 7, 7 by 9, 10 by 13, anything 12 by 15 and under, okay, is good. These are 5 by 7, these are 6 by 9 and they fit a catalog plus other things, okay? So these are from Amazon as well. So those are some practical things. Couple last things. When you do mail, okay, I do mail one time during the month, okay? I don't think it's income producing to be doing mail every day, and I don't think it's income producing to be doing mail every week, okay? So for the first week of October, I'm doing all of my mail for September. I'm going back into my order history and I'm seeing every single person who ordered in September and I'm sending them mail the first week of October. They're not going to be mad. They're going to be fine. Like no one's going to think you forgot them. I also have already sent them like a thank you text or something or connected with them on social media saying thank you. But I only do mail once a month because I think that's the only thing that's income producing and doesn't stress you out or cause you a headache. It's okay. So once a month. So right now I'm doing mail for September. Okay. September I had 7,000 PRV. And over 5,000 of it was PWS orders. So how many thank you packages do I have to do? A lot. So let me tell you the best way to do it. You're going to do it like, what's the word? Crap. like an assembly line. Bingo, there it is. You're gonna do it like an assembly line, okay? So literally, I've already made all of these packages ready to go, okay? So I did all of these packages. They have in them monthly specials, holiday collection, felt sample, wax cash, join flyer. They have all that stuff in them ready to go. And then so all I have to do is go into my orders tab, find the order history, print out their shipping label per person, and then include a little thank you card that I just write on the back. Hey, thank you, Heather. I appreciate you. XO, Jennifer. Stick that in there and boom, ready to go. If you do it like an assembly line, so I literally have pile, and I'll just pile them together and put them in the envelope. Pile them together and put them. It's sort of like making bulk samples in a day. You're doing bulk mail outs. It's going to save you time, save you a headache. It's the quickest and easiest way to do it. This is what this is, by the way. This is just a thank you card. It has pictures of me and my family on it. And obviously Chloe Bug, because she is my family. That's my dog. And it just says, thank you, like, for your support. We appreciate you. Please let us know how we can serve you. It has my website, cell phone number. This is a business card and a thank you card all in one. I just made this real quick at staples.com. You can make it on Vistaprint and print it out on a postcard. If you ever wanted to just send this as a postcard, you could, but I just write it on the back really quickly, a quick handwritten note, shove it in the package, and they're good to go, okay? It's that simple. Last things last. This is like, this makes my life a lot easier. This is called a Dymo Twin Turbo Label Writer, okay? This is an investment. However, if you have a lot of PWS orders or like online parties and you have customers ordering online and you want to make your mail quick and efficient, first of all, this is a tax write-off. I do believe it is included in Prime Day today. There's some kind of something, or there's always a sale on it somehow, like, or a discount or a bundle or something. This guy makes labels. You can actually take your addresses, put them in here and click boop, and it'll print out like 50 address labels for you at one time. So if you're doing postcards, this is the way to go. If you're doing pirate ship, you wouldn't even be using this, okay? But if you're doing postcards or envelope mail, this is the way to go. It prints out two different kinds of labels. So there's this one that you can print both the return and the to. So this is like my return address here. Obviously I gave you guys a fake address since this is going on YouTube. It's like Scent Street and like Scentville, Smellville, whatever. But you can print this size label and this goes right in the center of your envelope like this with your stamp, or your stamp, whatever your side it is for you. So you can print one label like this, or you can print regular small address labels like this, or they can go on the back of postcards. The software takes a minute to figure out, I will say, but once you get it figured out, I mean, it will literally spit out 50 labels in under 1 minute, and it's easy. Makes your life a lot easier. You don't have to handwrite all the addresses and stuff like that. So if you're sending a lot of mail and you want to make your life easy, I recommend you get a Dymo. There's all different kinds. Just do your research and find out the one that works best for you. So hopefully that helps you with customer mail. Do the customer mail. There's a lot of ways you can do it. There's a lot of things you can send to customers. Keep it simple. Don't spend a ton of money on postage. Keep it duplicatable and scalable. Make sure you can do it whether you have 500 PRV or 5,000. And send your customers something in the mail that makes them feel special. Okay? I'm going to stop the recording.